All right, Drew, we're heading back to the tracks and pulling off some sick stunts.
Let's do it.
So, Drew, this week we had a chance to take a crack at Trials. What did you think?
Yeah, Trials Rising is back. Thank goodness. Man, I've missed this title. So they came out with Trials Fusion, I want to say last year or year before.
Yep.
And I had a good time with it, but I didn't have a great time, right? That future setting just didn't really kind of sell me on it.
Yeah.
Trials Rising has got me hooked right back in. This is phenomenal. The world, the tracks that they've kind of come back with now,
Huge.
they're big. There are certain small tracks, right? Because
Yeah.
they're only meant to get you kind of through there, get to the next checkpoint, and get into the race. But how they've gone and crafted the world around the tracks are massive. The track itself is so well done, it's so well laid out, and it's so grounded. I love the fact that I'm driving on a lot of wood or dirt.
Yes.
I'm not on like a lot of metal in the future setting, right? That setting just didn't really do it for me.
Yeah.
So coming back here with Trials Rising, man, this is rising to the top of my game list right now.
Absolutely, and like first impressions for me, like I'm used to the typical Trials where like you have some bigger jumps and lower drops, but in this game like they're just massive. Like I'm on the screen like whoa, like just playing like oh my god, and I found even though you have that like huge sense of depth when you're dropping down, it still felt very much like a very typical Trials game where I was able to land, kind of throw my weight and get my bike going the way I needed to, and it was just, but like you kind of touched on it too, where like you're in these levels, like one where there's like this train running through and you're constantly jumping over this train. I was like,
awesome.
oh, this is so cool, like way to go guys, like this is really well done.
Yeah, no, they really paid attention to a lot of the details, right? They've set up the world so that when you are just doing the track, because it's from point A to point B, and there's no veering off this track whatsoever.
No, there's not.
So when you're side scrolling, but they've changed it so that the camera will sometimes pull out, or the actual track will start to turn, right?
Yeah.
They introduced that last year with Fusion, that actually the track will curve now. So they brought that atmosphere back. But when the camera pulls out and you hit this jump, you were like way up there.
Way up. Yeah.
But if you know how to play Trials and you play Trials properly, you're not going for the air, you're going for the speed. So hitting that big air, it may look nice, but it's not what you're really after.
No, it really isn't. No, it's really true, because like you catch that big air, but you want that speed, because like I don't know about you, but like I'm trying to get points, so I'm like doing flips, I'm trying to do as much as I can, and you have so much air and clearance you're actually able to do in this one. I found that it was a little bit more limited with Fusion. I don't know if that was just my experience, but
no, I know what you mean.
And just overall, like the game was so much fun. Like I actually had to laugh because like you're watching the loading screen, it actually has like different like tips and what have you. One tip was just one more time, player at 2 a.m. I thought, how cool is that they're going to throw that in there, right? Because people have said that about this game, like it's so addictive.
Well, that's the good part about Trials, is the minute you screw up, it's just a click of the button. You can either go back to the checkpoint, or you can instantly start the whole race over again. What they added this year, though, is that ghosts. You've seen those. I don't know how I feel about this, Randall. I got to be honest. I like the fact that it's just me. And let me go, right? And let me do it. But then at the same point, I found that when that ghost is in front of me, it really does push me. So it's kind of got that give and take. I'm kind of feeling with it. At one point, one part, I do enjoy the fact that the ghosts are there, but the other part of it, I just want the old Trials where it's just me on the track.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, graphically the game's pretty. It plays really well. Like the AI and the physics engine are just bang on. The only thing I guess I can kind of wish they would kind of figure out better was the loot drops. Man,
what the heck is this? Okay, Trials is all about customizing your rider, right? With new bike mechanics, new gear for your bike, new helmet for yourself, new jacket, pants, whatever, right? Really quirky looking outfits, all that kind of stuff. But they've done it now that the minute you level up your character, it gives you this weird loot drop. I'm like, why do that to this game?
Why do I want a sticker that's in the shape of a white like pentagram? Like,
there's so many stickers. Every time you level up, you get 2 stickers and then some experience. Or you finish a race, there's some more stickers. It's honestly, you know what I got was sticker, a jacket, sticker, same jacket, sticker. Like I just got. So the clothing I am unlocking is the same clothing I already have. So then I sell it to catch it in for coins, but at the same time I'm like, just give me something new. And then if you take a look, because now there's a big focus I saw this year with an emphasis of going online and playing competitively in a sense, right? So you're fighting for the leaderboards or just a common race, whatever. But they've added in animations for when you lose or when you win.
Yeah.
But the grind out for those animations are expensive.
It is expensive.
I was floored at how much those were. I ended up getting a drop where my guy's like this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll go with that for now. And it's not what I want. And some of them are really, I'm just like, these aren't cool.
Mediocre.
There's the one that's got the dab. That was cool. But you have to pay for that one. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
This is disappointing, Ubisoft. I'm not happy about this at all. I can't even grind for it. You're making me pay for that one. That's not cool at all. I'm not a big fan of that. No. If I got to grind out, if that's one of your top tier things, then let me grind for it.
Grind out for it. Yeah.
But I don't want to pay for it. If I'm paying for the game, don't make me force in these microtransactions. And that's exactly what they've done here, unfortunately, with Trials Rising.
Yeah, they really have. Although the one thing I can't say I was really pleased to see was at the end of the level, you cross the finish line, you're always going to crash into some sort of obstacle. I actually had a really moment where I had to really laugh when I was playing again this morning, where I get through and all of a sudden this ambulance backs up and hits me, like runs over me. I'm so glad they kept like that much fun and spirit into the game, as they always have. So
there's definitely a sense of humor with Trials, right? They've always had that quirkiness with them. There's one where you end and you land on a catapult and it just boom, and it sends you flying, right? Yeah. So they've always got these things. I got this big ball of fire that dropped right on me and I was lit up. Yeah, they take that spin. It's still here. It's still a Trials game at heart. I really enjoy it. They also added this year Trials University.
Yes.
Which I thought was really helpful because it helps those who aren't familiar with the game to get comfortable with how the mechanics work. Because let's be honest, you can play easy. Anybody can play easy. But let's get into the hard mode, because once you get into hard mode, you really need to understand how you're supposed to shift your weight and spring your bike ahead, and then you're backing up on one tire. Like, you need to balance at some points at one tire and roll backwards. Right? Like, that's just not what we're used to.
No.
But with Trials, that's what this game is all about, is getting those complicated moments and getting achieved. The thing is, when you it can be so frustrating when you fumble and you fumble and you fumble and you fumble. But it's so rewarding when you actually pull off that back tire and then spring yourself off and you're off to the next one and you get it and then you've completed the race, you got your 3 skulls and away you go.
And that's how they've always done this game, and that's why it continues to be as popular as it does. So following that, Drew, if you had, we're going to wrap it up. If you had to give it, a score, what would you give it?
All right, so I really do love Trials Rising. I think Ubisoft has crushed it once again. This is a fantastic game. It is very competitive. Those microtransactions really sting, I gotta be honest.
They do.
The track editor, again, is back. That is back, so I'm able to download and upload tracks, so that keeps the community alive. I'm there with an 8.
Yeah. I'm right there with an 8 too. Definitely give this game a good go, guys.
Trials is back with more addicting gameplay that pushes you for that just one more try. I've got this feeling. A more grounded feel this time makes Trials Rising feel like a throwback to previous titles, but microtransactions for the good animations and better loot is very disappointing.